I want to start with Aaron Donald. He comes in with a 99 rating. How dominant is he, Vince? He's 5 points higher than the next player in Fletcher Cox.
I mean, he hands down, that's accurate. I mean, to do what he do in the inside, and as long as he's been doing it since he came into the league, is unbelievable. So that rating, that 99, if they had 100, he should have been 100 because it ain't too many people out there doing what he do, and I don't think we'll see that for a good while as well.
Hey, Vince, this is Sam Macho. Hey, who do you think is the next player who can reach that 99 level on the interior D-line?
I don't think they still in college probably or high school. I don't think we'll see that within the next 5-6 years because what Aaron Donald has done is unheard of. I mean, he put up numbers. He do things as if he was a defensive end. So from the inside, you have some great guys in the inside now, but towards the end of their career. So their prime is behind them. So I don't see anybody up and coming that can do it. But you have a couple that probably can get to 97, but 99, I don't think we'll see it until probably another 5, 6, 7 years.
I know you don't like to talk about yourself. You were never that kind of player to do that. But in Vince Wilfork's prime, what rating would Vince Wilfork have given Vince Wilfork?
I'd have gave Vince Wilfork a 99. I mean, of course I'll give myself a 99. Are you kidding me? Why wouldn't I? I mean, come on now. But realistically, I think I'm probably somewhere around a 96, 97, realistically.
Okay.
Let's get to your former teammate. Or, you know what? I don't want to go to Tom Brady yet. I want to talk about Aaron Rodgers because that's the major story of the day. Vince, what are your thoughts on all of this in terms of he's now has arrived to camp, he's in Green Bay, you know about the standoff that's been going on for months. Who do you think actually won? Was it the Packers or was it Aaron?
I think both of them won. I mean, I don't think Aaron would have showed up if he didn't like the terms. And I think the organization realized that the franchise of this team and one of the faces of the NFL needs to be home, which is at Green Bay. And so I think both parties and both sides won that battle. So now they can kind of put it behind them and actually get the season on the way with training camp and all that stuff. So I think it's good for football, not only just for football, but I think it's good for the Green Bay and the Packers fans.
So, Vince, we got Tom Brady going back to Foxborough in Week 4. You obviously played in Foxborough. You played with Tom Brady. What do you think that environment is going to look like in that Week 4 matchup?
I think it's going to be a home game feeling for him. I really do. I think the fans are going to welcome him with open arms. I think he's going to be embraced because of so much he's done for that organization. And, Tom is Tom, a New England Patriot or a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. He's Tom. And people love Tom and people hate Tom. But he's going to a place where he won a lot of football games. He started the Super Bowl runs. And I really think they're going to welcome him with open arms. I really do.
I'm with you in terms of the home field advantage because you don't play in a place for 20 years and people just forget about you because you've been gone for 2 seasons. But in the present, though, this Brady team, they got all 22 back, Vince, on offense and defense. They are clearly the choice, in my opinion, NFC to get back. You know about repeating. What are your thoughts on the Buccaneers and Brady repeating, and now he has a second Super Bowl championship with his second team?
Well, Tom, they did something that we all expect would happen this year. For him to go down for the first season and for those guys to win the Super Bowl, that's really unheard of. I mean, it just goes to show you the type of team he had and the coaching staff and Bruce that he had, and they all put it together. It's going to be a little harder this year just because of you have to deal with injuries now. Because coming off a Super Bowl run and then you can't do things the same, because you play the longer season. You have to deal with off-season a little differently. You got to get guys' body back. So I think the key part of them getting back is injuries. I think if they keep the injuries down, I think they'll be right back knocking at the door this year. Absolutely they will.
All right, Joe, let's have a little fun right now. So before we let you go, Vince, I need you to take a look at this. We all remember the overalls from Hard Knocks with the Texans. You being you, pure sexiness right there. So we're going to show you a few training camp looks. We dug them up through the years, and you're going to give us a Madden rating 1 through 99. And obviously, Sam and Freddie, I want you in on this. This is all fun. So first up, guys, 2019 Chiefs camp fullback Anthony Sherman wearing his patriotic fit. Can we pull that one up?
Wow.
Yep, that happened. That happened. Let's just let it breathe for a second. What rating are we giving that, Vince?
We're going to get at a 94.
Okay. Acho, Freddie, where are you?
I'll tell you, if I had a body like that, I'd wear that outfit too. I'm giving him a 98.
Oh?
Yeah, and Sherm's my guy. I played with him in Arizona. I'm going to give him a 93 on this one. I like the look. 93.
Oh, my gosh. All right. Let's keep it going. I have no comment. 20 rating, Vince.
97.
Way too nice. Acho?
Oh, I'm going 76. 76. That's not a barber who lined him up. That's a mean teammate. A mean teammate who did that to him. 76 all the way on the haircut.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.